everyone. It's Sunday morning. So we slept in this morning, which for us is like staying in bed till 8. We got up, Vincent got the laundry ready. I was making myself a bagel. It was the last of several bagels that he had purchased previously for us to eat this week. And then disaster struck. Dun dun dun! I burned them. I burned them all. They're gross. Our house smells burned. I'm gonna make some coffee while I talk to you. So that was a very unfortunate start to the morning, but it's okay because I just went to Inland Bagels and got more bagels, so we're gonna be fine. So I'm sure that you're also wondering where I've been all week. What have I been doing since I last filmed? I don't even remember the last time I filmed. It was probably like Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. I promise I was planning on being more productive, but the problem is that Brandon Sanderson's new book came out. Rhythm of War came out, and you know, as a diehard Brandon Sanderson fan, I spent the entire week reading it. Do you want to know how many pages this book was? Do you want to know? 1,232 pages. The third book in the series, this is the fourth one in the series, the third book in the series was so long that like printers weren't sure it could be published in, you know, paperback because it's just so fat. And this one is even longer. My Kindle said it was about 30 hours average reading time. Just so you know, I'm very proud to announce that I read it in about 24, 25 hours. But yeah, I finished it last night. Roller coaster of emotions. So there you go. That's literally all I did this entire week is read a book. But it was a very good book, and I highly recommend it if you're a fan of fantasy and you haven't tried the Stormlight Archive. If you're intimidated by the length of the books, I understand. But here's the deal. My French husband, whose second language is English, who has never really read books in English in his life, has started to read these books, and he loves them. So if even my French husband, who's not even that big of a fantasy nerd, enjoys Stormlight Archive, I think that means it's for pretty much everybody. Here's my bagel. I got the same thing that I showed you last time. Everything bagel, veggie cream cheese. The only true way to bagel, in my opinion. One other thing that I've been really wanting to do, besides just get my house in order, because it's just starting to feel kind of like claustrophobic, you know, like when things get too cluttered and you just start to feel like you're drowning in things. The reality is that everything has a place, and when it's all put away, our house looks really cute, but it just doesn't look cute right now. So I really want to get our house in order. I need to tidy everything. I also have to record a podcast today. I have not even figured out what I want to talk about. And there's something coming, it's coming out the week of Thanksgiving. I feel like I've already talked about gratitude. I've already talked about things that I love. I don't know what else to cover. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, so I gotta do that. But first, we need to do something else. So my hair, do you see how red it is? I don't know if you can tell in this. Sometimes in like certain shots, like I remember in a recent vlog, we were out walking in the West Village, and my hair looked so red, like bright red. And I don't really like that. Like, that's not a vibe. It's, what it is it's left over from when I dyed my hair like more of an auburny purple. It was purple on the ends and then auburn on the rest of my hair. I dyed it like in February. I wasn't vlogging at the time. But it was when I had just started working at Anthropology and I just wanted something fun. And then right after that, we went into quarantine. And then right after that, I got sick for, 5 weeks. So I just haven't even touched it since then. And like, I'll take my hair down in a minute and show you. But it's literally just like weird 3 different shades. It's blondish on the bottom because the bottom of my hair is still left over from bleaching, and it's just not a look, guys. It's not a look. And I've been putting off dyeing it because I just don't want to damage my hair. And I have been trying to let it grow out as much as it can. But now that it's so grown out, it's just like really obviously a weird color. So I figured today might be a good day to go ahead and finally dye it. We went to the beauty supply store last night and I just got like a plain kind of ash brown to match my roots more, because my roots are like, okay, let me see if you can see. I think you can. So you can see like my roots are a nice kind of average brown. My hair is definitely on the warmer side, but it's not warm, and I actually would like to cool it down a little bit because my skin tone is very cool with like pink undertones, lots of like blue and purple veins. That's how you can tell. But yeah, so like my roots are a nice kind of average brown, but then you get like this weird blondish bit, and then it fades into like really blonde at the bottom, and it's just like very red on all my mid shafts because of dyeing it. So it's grown out like, I don't know, several inches. Like this is where the color starts to get weird. Anyway, I'm over having stripy hair, so we're gonna dye it. I know most of the time when people post videos of them dyeing their hair, it's like a train wreck, but I've done this too many times for it to be a train wreck for me. So I'm just gonna walk you through kind of the basics of this because I figured it might be helpful for some of you to get a crash course. I just know for years and years I went to the store and grabbed a box dye because I didn't understand what it was doing to my hair, and now that I do, I will never go back. So here's the deal. Hair dye is basically made up of two parts. You know in the box dye kit when you get like the bottle with the stuff in it and then you add the dye into it? The bottle with the stuff is the peroxide. It's the developer. And then the stuff that you're putting into it is the dye, the actual color particles that are going to stick into your hair. The peroxide, the developer, is what opens up your hair shaft to allow the hair dye to come into it. That's why you can't really dye your hair with just color. It won't do anything. You need the developer to open up that hair shaft so that the color sticks. If any of you guys are hairstylists, please correct me down below if I'm wrong about any of this. This is just my understanding as like someone who's related to a hair colorist. So here's the problem with box dye is that the peroxide, the developer in it, is usually like way too strong for what you need. Basically, usually what's in the box dye is like a 30 or 40 even volume developer, and you really only need that if you're like bleaching your hair lighter. They do that just to cover as many colors as they can of hair, with, you know, because they don't know what color hair is going to be using the box dye, so they just like make it all really harsh to cover everything. And so if you're someone who's like has brown hair and you're dyeing your hair a different shade of brown, you do not need 30 volume developer for your hair. Like it's way too much. You're just doing totally unnecessary damage to your hair. So what's better to do, go to any beauty supply store. The one here actually sells, this is Solar Vision. I hadn't heard of it, so I had to like research it to make sure it was any good, but it's just a Spanish brand, so I feel comfortable using it. This is like what they sell in Europe, basically. Welcome to New York, right? But any hair dye, you know, system will usually at the beauty store include whatever, like lots of different volumes of developer that you can choose, and then all the different kinds of hair dye that you can choose. So it's way more customizable for your needs. This one is a 20 volume. I probably really should be using 10 volume. I just didn't want to go buy it. So I'm gonna be lightening my hair a tiny bit with this, but hopefully not too much. This is where the laziness kicks in. But I basically just picked up like a light ash brown, and then I had this 20 volume from when I dyed my hair purple. I'll post a picture here, you can see it. When I did that, this is why doing your own hair dye is so great, by the way. When I did that, I knew that purple molecules would stick to my hair more than like brown molecules would on the damaged ends. So what I did is that I mixed a purple, like a very purple dye with like kind of an auburn dye with the 20 volume developer. So my hair like lightened a little bit, and then it was totally fun and purple on the bottoms and kind of like an auburny purple everywhere else. It looked really cute. I liked it a lot. It's obviously all faded now because, again, damaged hair, but that's how you do that. So it's worth it to, instead of buying a box dye and doing unnecessary damage to your hair, go to the beauty supply store. You can get a big old bottle of developer that will last you a long time. Get like 10 volume or whatever if you're not dyeing your hair much lighter. And then you're in total control of fine-tuning the shades with which you dye your hair. Okay, so that's that. It's really easy to figure out. Watch a couple YouTube videos about it. There's a lot of resources there. Most of the time with these dyes, it'll be like a 1-to-1 ratio or a 1-to-2 ratio of dye to peroxide. It just depends on like what system you're using. And when you go buy this stuff, if you go ahead and get like the good supplies to go with it, there's like easy ways to measure everything. They have like numbers on the insides of these bowls, and it's really not hard to figure out. It's a little bit more work, but you will save your hair. So I highly recommend doing that. I learned the hard way how much better it is to not use box dye. Box dye also is usually very like one tone. It just, you can almost always tell when someone's using box dye, you know, because you just can't fine tune the shades. So there you go. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. The other thing that I'm gonna add is some stuff. It's like a knockoff version of the Olaplex treatment that you can add into your hair dye to help strengthen your hair as you're dyeing it. So I'm going to show you that I have also. It's also from Ion. Okay, I'm doing this on the floor because I don't have any counter space. I lied. This is actually a 1 to 1.5 ratio. And they actually give me the exact grams because this is European, so everything's like grams and not English. Okay, so I'm just going to use the kitchen scale for accuracy's sake. I think that's the easiest way to do it. I need 65 grams of hair dye to 97 grams of lightener. So I'm going to do the lightener first. I think that's easier. This does make like quite a bit. The nice thing with doing it this way too is that you can control how much you make based on your needs, right? It's easy to do the math to figure out like how much product you're actually making. So that makes it, it's just so much better. Everybody should be doing it this way. Nobody should be using box dye in my opinion. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna add the hair dye. I didn't want my hair really dark either. I think that's why I was okay with using the 20 volume because I don't think that dark hair looks really great in pictures, you know? Like, I think for the sake of being on YouTube and Instagram all the time, a little bit lighter is probably better. Ta-da! Now we just have to mix it up. So it's from Ion. It's called Absolute Perfection Booster. Helps restore moisture, reduce breakage, and prevent dryness during chemical services. I don't know if it does anything, but I'm going to use it just in case because I care about my hair. maybe just the good vibes I'm sending it will help protect it. You mix in like 1/8 ounce. It's like a small amount, so it'll last you a little while. And the kit that thing comes in also comes with the Absolute Perfection Color Sealer that you use kind of like a conditioner after rinsing your color out. So I've been using it. I don't know if I can tell a difference with it, but I think it's worth it to use it. Like, I don't really have access to like the professional, you know, Olaplex treatment that you put in your hair dye to help protect it, and I can't afford it anyway. So I'll just, you know, I'll try anything that helps protect my hair because I care about my hair. This is like not an 18-year-old in the bathroom at 3 a.m. hair job. It is just not. I am too old for that shit. Cool. So it should look really nice and smooth, almost like frosting or something when it's totally mixed. Then we're going to add this little bit of protector stuff. It says, due to the intense conditioning actives, increase the level of developer 1 full volume for best results. Since my volume developer is already 20 when it probably should be 10, I'm hoping using this stuff will help bring it down to like a 10 because it just seems to inhibit some of the lightening properties. So that might work in my favor in this case, if that makes sense. It's all math. It's just a lot of math. Vincent just got home, so if you see him in the background or hear him. Sorry. No, you're good. So, wow, you can really see how crazy my hair is. So what I'm gonna do, because my hair has so many different tones to it, I'm gonna start at the bottom so that the broken sad bits have the longest time with the hair color. It's gonna take a little longer for the hair color to soak into this part, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna start at the bottom actually and get the blonde bits covered over first and then work my way up into my roots. Usually if you're just dyeing your hair all one color, you start at the roots, but I'm gonna start at the bottom. Watch what I'm doing, I guess. I don't know what else to say here. Sometimes when I'm showing you how to do something, I get into like teacher mode and then I want to walk through everything as if you're standing here doing it with me, but you're not. So I can skip some parts. I need to remember that. is on, and I made a big mess, so I gotta clean it up really fast. Look at my arms. I think a baby wipe always ends up getting the dye off the best without like hurting your skin too much. Gosh. I do this every time, but this time was like extra messy. Alright guys, it's been 25 minutes. I was never able to fully get the dye off of my skin right there, but that's okay. So it's time to rinse out. Looks pretty dark as it does, so I'll be back in a minute. This is not a fun process. This is my least favorite process, in fact. Alright guys, she is washed and semi-dried. Hopefully I didn't get, yay, no dye on the towel. We did good. Okay, so now I'm going to blow dry. What I'm going to use today for product, if you're interested, this is my absolutely favorite leave-in conditioner, whatever, wherever, by Together Beauty. It basically does it all. It's like UV damage, heat damage protection. It also works really good like on day 2 hair to like freshen it up. I don't know. It's like a miracle product in my opinion, and it has just so many good things about it. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my hair. This is all I'm going to use today. Maybe some oil on the ends after it's blow dried if it feels like it needs it. We'll see what she looks like. I'm excited. Okay, we're done. I gotta go help Vincent with his camera setup for his videos this week, but I wanted to show you what she looks like. I feel like I didn't like blow dry my bangs really great today, but yeah. Much better. Smooth color. It looks really similar to my root color, so I'm happy. I have to be really quiet because Vincent is teaching, but oof, I really like this hair color, guys. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I think I'm just gonna like watch a TV show or YouTube videos and maybe play some Minecraft on my computer. I decided I'm not gonna film a podcast today because I'm just like not feeling it, you know? Sometimes you're just not inspired and you know that like whatever you're gonna say is not gonna be good. So instead I'm going to have some food because I'm probably also really hungry, play some Minecraft. It'll be like 2 hours until he's done, so I won't film anymore because that's boring, but catch you in 2 hours. All right.
Guess what we're doing?
This is done with his lesson, or not lesson, videos. Oh, I gotta take this clip out. So we're doing a clean. We're getting the house in order because I can't deal. Over here, look at this clutter. I can't deal with this level of clutter anymore. We're not about that life. We're gonna get everything in order, and then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do after we get everything put away?
We're gonna put the Christmas tree up.
We're gonna be playing music, so I'm not gonna film while I'm doing chores because it's all copyright music, and I will get struck down. But just know that we're starting with, there we go, the only and the best. The best way to start any Christmas playlist. Okay, see you guys in a minute.
Well, I mean,
Vincent, just stop the music. You threw off my groove.
we're off your groove.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, YouTube. Sorry.
Flying out the window.
Yeah. Serves us for posting our adventures on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, okay, guys. This is our tree. It's very small. We got it on Amazon for like 70 bucks and we love it. So if you're interested, I'll probably link it down below. It's like the best tree ever for apartments, I think.
It's small but mighty.
It's perfect. It's 7 feet tall, so it doesn't feel too little, but it literally takes up no space, like floor space, you know? It's like probably, I don't know, 2 feet square. It's such a small space. Okay, I can't reach these top ones very good though.
Ah. Well, I did it wrong anyway, so that's perfect. Voila.
Okay, we're almost done. This is all of our decorations. We already put our little gnomes up. I think they're so cute. I added a little like LCD wire
LED.
to them. Whatever, you know what I mean. LCD.
LCD.
LED wire to them. And we gotta decorate the tree. We haven't really fine-tuned where we're going to put this tree. We figured this is the best option, but we need to scoot the table over now. We're going to figure it out. Last year, we had the couch on this wall, so we had the tree right here, and it was perfect. But we can't do that anymore because we have this table here now. What are we going to do?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, help me move this table really fast. Okay, we pulled an audible. The tree was right here. We moved it over here because it just felt right. I don't know. We have such a small space. We just, whatever works. We hung up our stockings. We usually just do stockings for each other for Christmas. We'll like set a limit and then just whatever we can fit in the stocking, we fit in the stocking.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing. Our little gnomes are staying where they are. I think it's gonna be nice. We gotta start decorating the tree now. So for ornaments, you've got all of these. They're just plastic from literally like the cheap dollar store. And then we've got a few like fun kind of specialty ornaments that are heirloom stuff. And then we've got all of these. These are amazing tin ornaments that my grandparents got in Mexico. They're painted and I love them. I haven't put them on the tree yet because I don't know. They didn't quite fit my theme for the room. I think when I have a more neutral space, I'm going to want to use these. But for now, they will stay locked away. And underneath these, we've got some other fun like pine cones and leaves and stuff that are glass that we'll put up. So we've got those. And then the last thing that I will add is all these fun filler ornaments. I was thinking about maybe making like some TikTok videos or something showing you how to make these if you were interested.
Check her out on TikTok. She's really good.
Just cute little tissue paper pom-poms and yarn pom-pom ornaments to like fill in the rest. That was a fun cheap project I did last year. Okay, here is the key with decorating the tree, guys. You want like organized chaos. So we have all these filler ornaments. We're not gonna start with these because you know what that does? That limits where we can put our more specialty ornaments. So here's all of my really fun like pine coney leaves, different things like that. I have a bunch of them that are really cool and like lots of gold and silver and red. Those we're gonna evenly space first, and then we will fill in a majority of the space with all of these. And then after that, we will do these cheap ones that we don't want too many of. Oh, I wanted to show you too. Here's another fun specialty ornament. We decided we wanted to get a new ornament every year, carry on the tradition that I had growing up where we'd all go pick new ornaments. Every year we each had our own fun ones, so we're doing that again. That was our fun one from 2019, obviously our first Christmas here. And then we're gonna do that again this year, right? Mm-hmm. That'll be something we do probably for a Vlogmas day. We'll go up to like Holiday Lane at Macy's. Are you ready? Cool, okay, I'm gonna speed through this. I just wanted to show you order of operations.
Just needed some medicine.
I understand. Because
if I don't eat, I'm the Grinch.
Even when you do eat, you're kind of the Grinch. Okay, back to it.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. La! Yeah, it looks pretty cute.
Here, turn off the main light. Get the full, nice Christmassy effect in our house. That was beautiful. So, here's our beautiful tree. We've got some fun little shells. Lots of different acorns, different kinds. We've got my favorite snails, which I showed you. These are probably my favorite ornament on the tree. They are so cute. We have the little pom-poms I made, the little yarn ones, Christmas 2019. Got some big acorns. I think we'll probably get 1 or 2 more boxes of ornaments to like fill it out a little more. I like a really full tree, and it's not quite full enough for me.
Every time I say chicken, I always think about that Kim Kardashian.
Is that a chicken? With Kylie?
That's Kylie?
I think so.
But literally, that is a pig, my friend. It's not a chicken, that's a pig.
Do you guys know what we're talking about? I don't know. We have a lot of internet references that we bounce back and forth. Okay, so here's the deal. We were supposed to make cauliflower gnocchi with zucchini tonight, but instead we're gonna go to Popeyes and get fried chicken because we don't feel like cooking. I'm famished, so I'm okay with walking down there and then coming back and eating food. Are you okay?
Not really.
I gotta go help him. Hey Siri, what's the weather?
Huh?
It's currently cloudy and 52 degrees. Expect rain starting tonight. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 54 degrees.
All right, not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna go do that. Be right back. Ow! Oh, too hard. Save me! I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
All right, we're back. That was a long walk. We ended up deciding to stop at. Oh, my part is so weird. How rude. Anyway, we decided to stop at the place that we got our ornaments to see if we could get some more. And we did get more. Let me show you. So we got a couple packs of silver. I just like the plastic ones because they don't break. You know, it's just less stressful. So we got a couple packs of these. And we got 1 pack of gold ones. So that should nicely fill out, like, I don't know. This tree just wasn't full enough for me. I like a really full looking tree, and there's just like too many little open spots. So there you go. And then we got Popeyes chicken. That's what Vincent really wanted. Are you jealous yet? With mashed potatoes, coleslaw, biscuits. Ta-da! And then I got a Coke also because I wanted some soda. So now we are probably going to hang out and watch the Queen's Gambit together because we only have like maybe a couple more episodes until it's over. I think we're on episode 6. So we need to finish that. You excited to watch Queen's Gambit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, talk to you guys later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. This might be the end of the vlog. I think this is the end of the vlog. This is the end of the vlog. Love you guys. See you in the next vlog. See you in the next vlog.